When you're moving on with the slim electrotherapy therapy,
Yeah.
how are we moving the agenda forward in terms of consciousness among the population? Because you need, one, a population that recognizes they need to be more conscious about their health, the fact that they need to be more conscious about what they eat, what exactly is getting on the table within families. What is the conversation that you're moving on that front?
Well, I get really inspired by people like Jane Mukami, Kate Kibara, people who have this kind of conversations online. And that's something that I really advocate for. If like all my communication through our social media platforms is about consciousness, healthy living. When my clients come, the kind of lifestyle they lead is a very important part of what our initial consultation is about.
Yeah.
These are things that we have to get aware of, because people are very in denial about their weight, or in denial about their lifestyle, or in denial about, you know, how their habits are affecting their health. So these conversations were not welcome before. Like, you know, I drink a lot of alcohol, leave me alone, you know, that's just me. But there's always moderation. We're not asking that people cut off all these habits. It's just about moderation. Everything in moderation is good. But when you do, like if you eat too much carbohydrates, it's bad. But if you eat them in moderation, it's good. If you cut them out, it's bad. You know, so you need to find the balance. Yes.
Many people do not know the balance, and in the 21st century Kenyan scenario, even Nairobi to be specific, there's an emerging trend of negative habits within the fraternity of wellness, touching on bulimia, anorexia, which were, you know, developed world challenges, but now they're emerging on the Nairobi front, and we're having to deal with them within the family, if not within the city. Share with us how you're moving the conversation, not too much on the edge of you need to be nitpicky, as you're saying, balance, getting people to understand there's need for balance and moderation.
The culture of peer pressure, and especially for young women,
for young ladies,
yes, is really, it's out there, you know, especially with Instagram, you know, social media, where you're supposed to have this sort of, I know, socialites, you're supposed to have this kind of body, this kind of color, I guess, you know. So this kind of conversations are, we're all about talking about wellness. You know, we forget about how you should look, because there's no should. There's no how you should look. It's about how you should feel, how well you should be, how your health should be.
Wellness is paramount.
Yes. So if you start with trying to lose weight and your mind is not right, you're not in it with you're trying to lose weight based on what your friends think about you, what your boyfriend wants you to look like, then your mind
society expects you to be like.
Exactly. Then your mind is not there. You need to make your mind right with your body. Like our mantra is, work out because you love your body, not because you hate it. So don't try and change without changing your mind first. First, start by seeing where you want to be, loving where you are at now, and seeing the path to get there. So that's how we try and train our clients in the lifestyle change.
As the first Kenyan franchise touching on wellness, how do you celebrate your identity as a trailblazer? How do you ensure that you keep yourself, you know, always looking forward without moving back and not taking advantage of the fact that, I'm the first one here, so the market is here for me,
Well, we are not sitting back on our laurels, that's for sure. Right now, we've actually hired a consultant to take us forward in terms of getting our franchise just not in Kenya only. We're trying to go East Africa. We're aiming for East and Central Africa in the next 1 or 2 years. But this quarter, we are aiming for at least 2 franchises out of Kenya. So we are definitely not resting on our laurels. And the fact that my expertise is in the weight loss. It's in the slimming, it's in the nutrition. My expertise is not in the franchise. So that is the reason why we had to outsource that service, because I didn't want to do it, as they say, jua kali. I want it to be, when you come on board, you come on board professionally and you see the benefits professionally.
Do you double up, the electrotherapy with fitness? Do you recommend that? Do you still use your treadmill?
By the way, I sold that treadmill
Yeah.
because that was in 2012, so I sold it that time. But I have been using other fitness solutions. I have a bike which I ride at least 3 times a week. I enjoy doing that. Of course, when you have small kids, they keep you on your toes.
Yeah.
So,
So that's fitness on
that's
its own.
fitness on
Yeah.
its own, I know, yeah. So we do not require a client to go through a different fitness regime when they're with us, but we do not discourage it. In fact, it's one of the best ways to keep your heart rate up, you know. So we don't, it's not part of our program that you have a separate fitness regime in terms of maybe gymming or swimming or cycling, but we do recommend a very positive lifestyle. If you want to do that, we encourage it very much. Yeah.
So before we get into the demonstration, which you're going to do
Which
on
I'm very
my arm,
excited.
which
Yeah.
is very interesting,
Yeah.
let's look at what the government is doing right now with nutrition. Is it a conversation that is gaining momentum? Should it be a conversation that's getting more publicity? Are we as the media failing in terms of the communication that we're putting out there in terms of wellness?
I think I have seen very little communication, especially from the media and the government, in terms of health and you know, nutrition, fitness. It's not one of those foremost conversations. I think because, and I may be shot at for saying this, but I think it's because it's more of a feminine issue. When things are a male problem, you find them more magnified than when they're a female problem. So for me, I think the government can do more. A lot of parastatals do try and keep their employees fit by just giving them like basic communication and you can do this, you can do that. But I think they can also do more. As companies, I think people can do more to enhance the health of their employees without giving them health benefits. You know, that should not be the only thing that you've said, now I've taken care of my employees in terms of health, I've given them health insurance. If you can start from, are they well now? Because some people may not ever fall sick, but they're always lethargic. They're always, if you're obese, you're always trying to amble along on your feet. You can't get to where you're going. You cannot give your 100%. So if you can get your employees to have a better health and lifestyle,
And even mental consciousness about their wellness.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Then you might have like maybe a 40% better production from your employees.
So we'll be on to the demonstration. At this point,
Yes.
you'll need me to get up, will you?
Yes.
Okay. And I'll get my coat off on one arm, because I know you need me to have one arm. I am a bit tall, but well,
Yeah, I'm a bit
the director will
shorter
sort
than
it
you.
out. You have my arm here free for the demonstration.
All right.
So what are we doing at this point?
So these are the pads. These pads are used to be put in the areas where you want to lose the weight.
Yeah.
And what they do is they imitate muscle movements. The same way you would do if you were lifting weights, for example.
Yeah.
Your arm moves in a certain way and your muscles also are stimulated in a certain way.
Yeah.
So this does that muscle stimulation for you. If you're doing it on your tummy, if you're doing it on your thighs, you feel that grabbing and release of your muscles. Nothing is actually radiated into you. And this is just normal water-based gel.
Aha.
Yeah.
Okay.
That we put on the pads first.
And this is what cushions it from hitting the nerves in a negative way? Let me
It's
say, or just
actually
making it more comfortable?
Makes it more comfortable,
Okay.
because without this you'd feel like a bit of tingling.
Tingly.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So first we need to put the straps.
The band.
The band.
Yeah. Well, do I need to lose weight there?
I don't think you need to lose weight anywhere.
Well, thank you.
But this is for
And then now
demonstration.
this gets into the band.
Yes, so
as
we
were
put it on your
demonstrating.
muscle group.
Uh-huh.
So I'll put it there. It's a bit cold.
There we go. We're used to this. We've got to do this for the love of the job, isn't it?
Yep.
There we go. Uh-huh.
All right.
Yeah.
So
at this point,
at this point, this was already on, but in a normal situation, we would just
we
start the
switch
clock.
it on. Yeah. Mhm.
And then you would just vary. This goes from 0 to 7. Yeah. Most people on their arms can only take about a 2. So I'll start it at 1. You'll tell me when you feel something.
Yeah. Okay.
Can you see a muscle
Yeah.
moving?
Yeah. Okay. So literally, this is what happens for how long?
This happens for 45 minutes. And what you feel now, I'm sure you're feeling like it's really grabbing and releasing.
Like I'm doing work, you know?
So in about 45 minutes, you can imagine how exhausted your arms will feel.
Yeah,
like
and you can see
jelly.
the movement going up and down.
Yeah, yeah. If you touch this, you can actually feel your muscle here getting stimulated.
Yeah.
So you can imagine this on your tummy. The energy demand is what helps you to burn the calories.
Wow.
Yep.
And there's no, like, the moment you do this, there's no withdrawal from it.
What do you mean
withdrawal? From the moment you get out of this, you're not lethargic or...
Oh, no. No. You do feel, if you've not had exercise for a really long time, you do feel like lactic acid.
Yeah.
But that's it. It's the same as after a very hard workout, like maybe a marathon. It goes like after 2 or 3 days.
Do you recommend this for someone who doesn't need to lose weight at all as a form of fitness?
As a form of fitness, I would not recommend it, no. Because you need to raise your heart rate to actually get some cardio.
So it's necessary for someone who needs some fat burn?
Yes, so from some fat burn or toning.
Yeah.
If you have like loose skin, it's really good.
Oh my God.
I know.
I literally got stuck up there. If I lift my arm so it freezes there.
Like here?
Yeah.
Do you think you can take a little bit more intensity?
I cannot. That would be it for me.
All right, so I can take it off.
Thank you so much.
So after a session, you don't need to shower. You just need to get
the wipe off.
Yeah, wiped off.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Wow.
So that's 45 minutes of fun, right?
And I don't have any clinics.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, but it's fine.
Yeah.
That was our interview here on a Table Talk touching on electrotherapy, a fitness that can be used, one, to burn off fat. For those of you who feel, oh, I've done a lot of fitness and it's not working for me, this could be an option for you to try to get yourself on that next level. It's still early in the year. You do not need to kill your resolution to lose weight. Thank you so much for joining us, Elizabeth. It was a pleasure hosting you.
It was so
and
much
getting
fun.
a little bit of movement on my arm.
And getting a little bit of strength.
You know, thank you so much for joining us. From the team here and myself at Ebro Africa, enjoy the rest of your viewing. Oh, I literally...